Well, the key competitive advantages of HP PageWide technology against other inkjet technologies are pigment inks, a big difference from the standpoint of durability, fade resistance, water resistance, and also mechanical durability. Pigment inks are the most difficult part of inkjet because it affects everything in the printhead system, much more difficult than dyes. And so to develop a printer that uses pigment inks is really a system development problem of very wide scope, everything from ink delivery to the printhead itself to service stations. The pigment inks basically allow us to get a level of quality in terms of black optical density and color gamut that's very difficult to get on plain papers with dye-based inks. Also, in fact, we can make a lot of printers that produce dry output directly from the printer without having to have a dryer built in. So these are some of the key features of pigment inks that we feel are a significant competitive advantage over other people that are using dye-based inks. We introduced PageWide technology in about 2006, and then our web presses in 2009. We didn't call it PageWide at the time, but the same technology that is in our PageWide web presses now was in our what we called color inkjet web presses that were introduced in 2009. So there's been a rebranding of those presses without a fundamental change in the technology. So you can say that PageWide technology has actually been part of HP's portfolio since about 2006, and in fact on the web press side since 2009. We've introduced solutions in the Office in 2013. That was the OfficeJet Pro X series. And now in 2015, 2016, we're launching the PageWide XL in large format. The PageWide XL and our new generation of PageWide web presses share the same type of electronic data processing architectures and image processing pipeline, and the modularity and scalability of the print engine. So all of these things kind of work together. PageWide is a platform of print heads, inks, image processing, paper handling that all kind of informs other solutions. So when we introduce a new PageWide product now and in the future, that product is actually going to market with technologies that have actually been proven in service. So while it may be new for an application, the technology itself has printed billions of pages. PageWide relates to 3D printing because we get the speed in the multi-jet fusion architecture that we call our 3D printing solution by printing across the entire workplace or workpiece at the same time. So rather than drawing a line or printing in a limited area, we actually print across the page, if you will, which is the width of the powder bed in a plastic powder-based first generation 3D printer. We're actually using the same printhead technology that we're using in our web presses and in PageWide XL, but with a different set of water-based fluids that accomplish the 3D fusion technology. So speed is one of the key advantages, and the ability to print across the entire workpiece in one go is a built-in attribute of PageWide technology. I like to say with HP there's always something new, and the technology is always on the cutting edge. I've got a major personal investment in inkjet technology, having done it for 34 years. I understand the breadth and depth of it. I'm always seeing new materials, new inks, new applications. Always something interesting, always something that explores a new area for our customers. And I'm always impressed with the engineering capability and innovation that comes in the company.